We know you love us, but the information on our podcast is provided for educational and entertainment purposes only. It is not intended as a substitute for professional advice of any kind. If you or anyone you know needs professional help, please seek mental health services. Welcome to the Date Podcast, the show for anyone navigating the dating and relationship world. We interview celebrities, talk pop news, discuss dating do's and don'ts, and debate relationship topics. We are available on iTunes, Google Play, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. Please subscribe and review if you like what you hear. Check out our website, datepodcast.com, for more information. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Now, let's get on with the show.
Hello, it's Zorric,
host of the Date Podcast, and we're very excited to have this show for you guys.
Why?
Because
Why?
It's just the two of us.
Why?
Because it's always...
You don't like it when it's three?
I do, but it's always kind of nice when,
When it's just two?
Yeah, just every once in a while, but not too much. I like having more people, though.
I like threes and fours. We haven't done four in a while. Maybe we can do four.
When was the last time we did a four?
I don't think we've ever done a four. Have we?
Yeah, we have. Wait, like you and me and two other people?
Oh, couples.
Oh, yeah.
When we do couples. Yeah. Couples.
I asked when was the last time. That was the question.
Like a long time ago.
I don't remember.
Like a billion years ago. Like when I was 10. Okay.
When you were a young, youthful man.
Yeah. What are we talking about
Instead
today?
of the old man that you are today.
I am very old.
What?
Someone told me that my hair is receding today. It's like, how dare you?
Like a coworker?
Yeah. It was a big coworker, a big boss, like the biggest boss. Yeah. It was not good.
Did you get pale and clammy?
Kind of, because I was like, did he just really say that to me? And because we were talking very seriously, and all of a sudden he said, like, my hair is receding or I'm balding or something like that. And like in my mind, I just blew through it until I walked out of the room. I was like, oh, was that a joke? Or was he just like, being serious? Because you can't tell sometimes when it's like,
I'm
like
looking
boss.
at your hairline now because I'm trying to see.
Thanks a lot.
I'm trying because you said it, so I have to like look at it. But your hair is so short all the time that I can't tell.
I'm hiding it. Men, that's how you hide your baldness and your
that's what my dad
recedingness. You or you can do like plugs, like hair plugs.
Would you?
I would do anything in the world. I would do a head transplant.
Ew.
Yeah.
Like Face Off? Right? Is that the movie?
Yeah, Face Off. Yeah.
Okay.
With Nicolas Cage. Right?
And John Travolta, right?
Yeah. I would wear a hat.
I don't think I tried watching that movie twice. And twice I could not finish it.
And first of all, how does what is his name again? Not John Travolta, the other guy.
Oh crap, Nicolas Cage.
How does Nicolas Cage, how is he still an actor? First of all, because his movies are freaking terrible. He did that one movie with where he was like this skeleton. It reminded me of like Day of the Dead, and he was like in this motorcycle. Yeah, you don't even know. You don't even know. He's had so many movies that I think
he tried doing the Sorcerer's Apprentice, right? And it was like a Disney movie.
Yeah.
And all I remember was him in an interview using all these big words. And I could not understand what his big words were trying to convey.
I think because he's smarter than you.
He probably, yeah.
Yeah.
He has, because he's probably not in movies. He has too much free time in his hands.
You know who else is smarter than you?
Who?
Kanye West.
That's not true.
He is. He is so much smarter than you. You know who else is smarter than you?
Paris Hilton?
No.
I love her.
No, Kim Kardashian.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is. She's so smart.
I don't know who that is.
What are we talking about today besides intelligence?
We're going to talk about conversations that maybe you shouldn't have on first dates.
Okay. When's the last first date you had?
Ugh.
Tell us what happened.
I don't even remember when.
Are you back on dating apps yet, or are you still?
I'm still on my hiatus. You almost had me convinced. Almost. I was about to give in, and then I was like, I will not give in.
I am starting a new service.
Dark power.
Yep, I am starting a new service. It's $20 a month, and I swipe right or left for you. How about that?
Nah, fool. You need to do it for free.
Or a drink every time we go out. And I will set
drink every time
I
we go
will
out.
set up the dates.
I'm okay.
How about that? How about
no,
that? How about
no,
that?
you
How about
don't-
how about
No. You do not get to monetize this idea that I've already had, and I've suggested to you, and
No,
you
you
told
did not.
me no. Yes, I have.
When did this happen?
Yes, I have.
No, you
I've
lied.
Said,
When?
Yes, I've said. I was like, Zorric, I'm like, I should just make you create all my profiles, handle it, and just tell me when to go on dates, and I'll just meet the person. I've said that.
We're gonna do it next week. Yeah. I'm gonna set up your profile. Give me 3 pictures, and then I'll write your bio, and I'll swipe left and right.
Can I wear my sparkly duster?
You can.
Okay.
You can. Okay, business idea. Thank you. Anyways.
First, and I've said this, and I cannot believe that you tried monetizing this.
You're the test.
You're
guinea
my
pig.
friendship, so it should be for friendship, dude.
But it's gonna be free, fine.
Don't you want me to not be like, you're not paying enough attention to me, you're not texting me fast enough? Why aren't you texting me fast enough? I hate you.
All right, what's in the news?
Okay. I don't know why I put up with this every week.
Come on, continue.
I need.
The world
Where's
needs.
my therapist?
Then the world needs answers.
So last week we spoke about Liam Hemsworth and Miley Cyrus separating.
Yeah.
Well, dun dun dun. He has officially filed for divorce, and he's cited irreconcilable differences.
Wow.
Yep.
She is a powerhouse, and man, he doesn't have to work anymore.
He's not asking for spousal support.
Oh.
No.
Okay. Well, then
they
I guess
have a prenup, and they've kept their earnings separate during the marriage. So the only thing that they really have to divide is the animals.
I think that's what rich people do, right?
Except you got to keep your animals.
Yes, I did. No, she said, take them, and I ran. But no, yeah, the rich people do that. I feel like I won't do a prenup. Will you do a prenup?
Depends. I already said this.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's filing for divorce. How do you think she feels about that?
Well, according to these sources, it's like they've been separated for months, and she just wants to be healthy and happy, and it's not easy for her.
Yeah.
So I think she's having a hard time with it, and it sounds kind of like she's trying to cope with it.
Do you think she has a dude already? Like, she had a guy in the back burner?
I don't know.
Like Nicolas Cage or something like that?
If you leave Liam Hemsworth for Nicolas Cage...
Oh. Oh my
What?
gosh. That would be funny. That would be so funny. And sad. Well, I think if I was the other guy, I'd be like, hey, there's something wrong. Totally wrong. Or I fucked up. Right? Okay, go.
Oof. Anyway, so they've been married less than a year, so I wish them all luck. He's in Australia spending time with the family, which is probably what he needs to be doing. Maybe that's what she needs to be doing too, just kind of quiet, except she started posting all over Instagram. But I'm not judging, I'm just saying that's what she started doing.
You're judging. But they were together for how long?
Judging. They were together for a while.
Yeah.
Except they been married though for less than a year, but they were together way longer than that.
Yeah, I think that was the last ditch effort sometimes, when you get together, hey, let's get married, and all of a sudden, let's just try and see how it'll work out. Does my voice sound different?
Are you going through puberty?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
My balls just dropped.
Gross.
Go for it. Next.
Okay. Another divorce.
Oh, shit. Okay. Is this divorce episode?
No, there's happiness coming and kind of funny things. Okay. So, Hunger Games star Sam Claflin. Do you know who that is?
Hell no. Who is that?
And he was in the Hunger Games.
All I know is Jennifer Lawrence.
Oh, okay.
J-Law.
And his wife, Laura Haddock, who was Peter Quill's mom in the Guardian of the Galaxy's movie, they are splitting or divorcing after 6 years of marriage, too.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
I wonder what the average marriage length is?
I used to know.
It's probably like 20
Can't
years or
think
something,
anymore.
right? Because someone was talking the other day about how after the kids got graduated from college, they got divorced. So maybe sometimes they stay together for the school, high school, college, and then they say, "Oh, okay, we're good. We're empty nesters now."
It's like the couples retreat when that couple just, wanted to get divorced as soon as she left the house.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I'm sad about it.
Okay.
I loved him in the Hunger Games, though. I cried when he.
I haven't seen all the
happened.
shows though. Have you seen every Hunger Game movie?
Are you serious?
You've seen every one of them?
Yeah. I had a blood curling scream in one of the scenes because all of a sudden I thought the movie ended because it was just black. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, no!
It was your heart.
In the middle of the movie theater and in tears. And then all of a sudden it came back up again. And I was like, ah! And everyone that was with me was cracking because I couldn't hold it in. I was just like, no! Ah!
Did you cry?
Of course.
Oh my gosh, you cry. You cry.
I started crying thinking about Game of Thrones again today. I cry all the time.
Do you cry when you get presents?
Depends on how good the present is.
Do you cry? Do you cry after sex?
No. What is that?
Okay.
Okay.
That's sad. So 2 divorces.
2 divorces.
Let's make it 3.
Okay. Kind of, not really though. Zorric, how would you feel if you were to constantly be asked about your ex? Anytime that you spoke to someone new, how would you feel if that happened to you?
Well, it depends on the context, but it depends also how bad the breakup was.
What if you were Tom Hiddleston and you wanted to avoid talking about Taylor Swift?
First of all, Taylor Swift is hot. Second, she's the most famous person in the world. Almost. And third, she's hot.
Okay.
So, what is the question again? So if someone kept asking me about her, how would I avoid it? You just don't talk about it.
Right. So Tom Hiddleston has asked anytime that he gets an interview, he's asked them to that he prefers not to talk about his personal life, especially his past relationship.
Wait,
with
what does
Taylor
this guy
Swift.
do? What is he?
He's Loki, dude.
Floki?
Loki, Thor's brother, Loki.
Oh, they were together?
Yeah.
I can't believe he got her, because I think she would get Liam Hemsworth.
No.
Taylor Swift, she's she can get anybody. She could get Tom Hanks.
Ew.
Go ahead.
Here's the thing about Taylor. I love Taylor Swift. I love me some T Swiftie, okay? I own all her albums. I love them. Here's the thing about it, though, is that, if I were to be a guy and I dated her, know that you're probably going to get written about.
Yeah. So, did I tell you I dated someone who was a country star?
Yep.
Singer. Not a star.
Did she write a song about you?
But I swear she wrote about me because I would call her darling all the time. I don't know where they came from. Sometimes I call her darling. 2 weeks later, she writes a song that's called Don't Call Me Darling. And she performs it in one of her shows. And I'm like, oh, thanks. I provided her content.
Yeah, you did. She was pulling a Taylor Swift on you.
I think she loved the dates that I took her on. And she loved all the romance.
All the attention you gave her.
She was like, oh, there's so much content I can write about this.
She was Taylor Swifting you.
She was. That is a thing now.
That is a thing.
Taylor Swifting. We will always...
Trademarked.
The new app is going to be called Taylor Swifting. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, do you not remember when they were dating? It was everywhere. And then he even wore this I love TS for Taylor Swift shirt during one of their vacations or something.
Wow. See, that is equivalent to getting a tattoo of your girlfriend Ariana Grande on your body.
Ooh.
When you start announcing to the world that, hey, I'm dating so-and-so, then I think it's a bad omen. And guys, don't do that, please. Do not. I don't care who it is. If it's the hottest person you've ever met in your life, don't brag. Right? That's my thing. Because if I even to your friends, Emma, you do this. You do this. You're like, oh my gosh, I met this guy. He's so cute. He's smart. I think I like him. And then all of a sudden you guys break up.
Why I'm laughing about this is just the fact that I think that just as humans, like, we want to share and we get so excited about whoever we're dating. And so, like, we take, and then we're not thinking we're not thinking with our full brain. We're thinking with the, like, love part of our brain that makes us idiots.
You must have not been burned before like me. Like, I've been burned a ton in my life. It sucks.
I still think that, like, when you kind of are in that phase of, like, where you're really just in the infatuation, like, you're gonna react and you're gonna be like a giggly high school teenager all over again.
Yeah.
I think no matter how many times you get burned, I think that can and will happen.
So what would you say about someone that you liked? Like, do you just say, oh my gosh, she's so cute?
Sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I think lesson learned there is do not, I guess men. I'm talking to men. Women, maybe it's different. But don't brag about who you're dating. And that's all I got. Okay. What else?
One more.
Okay.
One more. And this is happy news. So Quentin Tarantino, who honestly has just, like, the coolest name ever, right?
It reminds me of Tolentino's Pizza.
I don't know what that is.
Ever get this, like the pizza bagels?
Mm-mm.
Okay, never mind.
So he is going to be a dad. He,
Good for him.
Yep. He was married in November 2018, and now they're expecting a baby.
Who did he marry?
He married, you're going to like this. He met this woman named Daniela, who is the daughter of an Israeli singer and songwriter. I'm going to say her name wrong.
Yeah.
Tizika Pick?
Really?
I hope I say that right. Yeah, she's really pretty. Like, her picture, I'm just like, dang, girl. So her name is Daniela with 2 L's.
How is it a younger person?
Of course.
Well, good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah, I think that's the move. If you're a movie star, producer, creator, like, did you hear about The Rock?
Yes.
He just married somebody.
True.
That's like 30 years younger than him or something like that. So that's the move.
So maybe my future husband isn't even, like, born
yeah,
yet.
Maybe he's like
diapers.
Maybe he's like 3 right now.
So, hey.
Yeah, you can still talk to. No, you can't.
Ew.
Okay, what else?
So what I like about Quentin Tarantino is that, he has never been married before, right? So he finally got married at, like 55.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons he said it was because that work monopolizes his time. So he's like, I just don't have time. Like, I don't have time. So, like, why am I going to stop my craft for this?
Everybody has time to date. Stop it. I think that's a cop-out. I think he just didn't find the right person. It just took him longer.
Well, now he found the right person. He actually looks, like, okay in this picture.
So you mean to say that you would prioritize your work for Liam Hemsworth?
No,
See?
not for Liam Hemsworth.
See?
No, never.
Hell no. So I think it's a cop-out. He's not telling the truth. Yeah. What else?
What would stop you from dating or getting married?
I don't know. Death. No, I'm just kidding. Nothing really. Career? No. No, I always make time.
Good for you.
Yes. What about you? What would make you?
Obviously.
Nothing. Whatever. You just don't try.
Yeah, exactly. I just don't try.
You don't.
I'm fully aware of this.
You need to try harder.
Oh
my gosh. All right. What else?
That's all I have.
That's it?
That's all I have.
That's it?
Unless you want me to talk about Dancing with the Stars.
Next week.
Okay.
Okay. Let me ask you a couple of questions that I found online, and I need your expert opinion on a lot of these. We'll give you an easy one here.
You were giggling like...
Well, I want to start with like an easy one for you.
Okay.
I'll ask that later. This is what happens.
I saw something.
No.
Okay.
No. Stop looking at my paper.
Well, stop. Like,
you're cheating.
Look, it's right there.
No. Okay. Okay. I know this to be a problem for a lot of people. I know it is for me. I know I end up breaking my own heart and causing my own hurt. I know I do it, Emma. I do it. But I can't seem to stop myself from doing it. No matter how many times I tell myself not to get attached, it happens anyway. It's like my head knows not to do it, but my heart is an asshole and doesn't listen. If you were someone like that and you stopped, how did you do it? I want to stop trying to date again, but I don't know and don't want to because it might hurt again. So basically this person got attached.
Gets attached and then is mad that they're getting attached.
Yeah.
Well, that's what happens when you're dating. You get attached to a person to a level, like to an extent.
That is true. What's the point of
what
dating
else
if you don't get
do you
attached?
want? Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know what you want. Like, you want me to tell you to like be heartless? Because okay, be heartless. Ooh.
I maybe there was some like other event in his or her life back in the day. Maybe it's like parenting issues.
I need more information.
Yeah, that's all we got.
But right now, just know if you're gonna keep dating, you're gonna get attached.
Is that it?
Yep.
Okay. That
Short and
was
simple.
easy. All right, next. If I'm a girl,
Oh jeez.
can I lose virginity to another girl if it's the first time having sex? Can a girl break another girl's hymen or not? So the question here is, can I lose my virginity to a girl? And obviously she's probably a girl in this situation. So answer me.
I will just say that I know a few lesbians that would say that they are virgins through straight people sex, but they're not with lesbian sex.
I know who you're
it is
talking
what
about.
It is.
I think do I know who you're talking about? Yes. Okay. So what's the suggestion here?
What suggestion do they want? Like, are they going to be a virgin or not? Well, you call it. Like, do you think that, like, just having sex in general, like, is not going to make you a virgin? Or do you think you need to have a penis penetrate you in order to not be a virgin?
I think she's not a virgin.
Okay.
That's what I think. What do you think?
Well, I think she just wants to know, like, fingering or penis. Like, which one's going to not make me a virgin? And it's like...
Say that one more time.
No.
Say that one... You were not clear to the audience. Okay. So if a girl has...
It's penetration either way. Like, you get to call it what you want to call it. Like, you can say, like, I'm a virgin because I haven't had any penis inside of me. Okay, great. Good for you.
Can you say that one more time? I'm going to have some drops next week. Okay. I once went out with a girl who was into sea glass collecting and decoration. And I just found it really off-putting. It was everywhere. Though, originally on our first date it seemed kind of charming, but on the flip side, I was also really into opera in my early 20s, and that really turned off a lot of women at the time in my 20s. So, the question is, from the writer to you, what harmless hobbies / activities are a huge turnoff for you? In a guy.
World of Warcraft.
Ew. That's not good for you, World of Warcraft? Why? Tell me why.
Because I had someone that, like, basically chose that stupid game over my relationship.
It wouldn't make you that.
Ew. Stop.
What else? What's another one you have?
I'm trying to think.
Give me one turnoff. I think for me it'd be like knitting or something like that.
That's what I do, you jerk. I'm actually making a sweater for someone right now.
Okay, good for you.
I have about 7 inches.
Oh. It's pretty big. Okay, so you don't have anything else?
I'm trying, like, maybe like if they had like a knife collection.
Yeah.
Like if they're obsessed with knives.
What if he collected like spoons?
What kind of spoons?
What other spoons are there?
Like, is this like teaspoons or these
like those collectors'
commemorative
teaspoons?
like
It's
are
like
these commemorative spoons?
Yeah, it's a teaspoon. Like
or
you walk in
these,
his
like,
apartment.
wooden spoons?
It could be.
Or are these like
No.
spoons that you
Let
can
me-
like clickety clack? You know.
Let me paint the picture. So let's say you're at his beach house, and his name is Liam Hemsworth.
Okay.
And he's like, Emma, let's come to my place. And so you say, oh, sure. You walk into his door. As you can hear the waves crashing, you walk in his door into his house, and there's a spoon collection all over his wall. There are teaspoons, there are wooden spoons, it's just everywhere. The chairs are spoons, so there's like wooden chairs that are spoons. And he doesn't have forks, they're all spoons in his like dishwasher. So he's like obsessed with spoons. How would you like that?
That's too far. If you had just kept it at the wall, I think it would have been fine.
At the wall.
Just the wall of
The
spoons.
wall of spoons.
I'd be okay with the wall of spoons.
Okay. Fine. One more. This one's easy.
I'm never making you a sweater now.
Oh, thank you.
Or socks.
Whatever. You're gonna make me one. I'm gonna force you to make me one.
Didn't I make you a hat?
You made me something.
Dang it.
And I wore it.
Making you
no,
anything
I
ever
wore
again.
it to New Jersey, by
I
the way.
don't care.
Oh, stop it. All right. You ready?
No.
I don't want to talk about this one. Okay, here we go. I'm a female meeting a guy tonight for drinks, but he just updated his pics on his dating profile, even though he hasn't responded to the last message I sent this morning.
Oh.
We texted saying how excited we were to meet. The weird thing is that the pictures are of food. His other pics are normal pics of him traveling and being interesting. Is this something I should be worried about? Why would he do this? I don't want to ask him. I don't want to make it seem like I was stalking his profile. So basically what happened is he changed his pictures around.
And so he added pictures of food?
And added pictures of food.
Were the pictures taken on their dates?
Of course not, because they haven't met yet.
Oh, okay.
Dodo. And
I'm not drinking today, so
You're not.
my attention span is non-existent.
so what would you do? Would you bring it up or no?
Like, calm down, person.
She's tripping.
Calm down.
She needs to calm down. You know what she is? She's nervous about the first date.
Yes.
But also, when you go on first date, sometimes you check your phone and you got to remember what they look like.
Mm-hmm.
And so I do a double take,
Right.
and you just see.
Yep.
So yeah.
Calm down.
So your recommendation to this person is
Calm
what?
down.
Calm down. It'll be all right.
In the immortal words of Ramona Singer from The Real Housewives of New Jersey, although I don't condone, abusing medication, calm down, take a Xanax.
Calm down. Take a Xanax, and it'll be fine.
Just relax.
She's.
You're overthinking it. You're making a mountain out of nothing. Like, stop.
What if he changed his pictures to spoons? What would you do? You would probably not show up, right?
You know what? What if I have a friend. Do you know what my friend does? My friend stamps spoons. So she'll be like eat in the spoon, or like funny things that quotes on the spoon, and then she sells the spoons.
Who's this?
You don't know her.
Who's this person?
She doesn't live in Texas.
That is probably a turnoff. I would probably not date her.
Well, she's married with a baby.
And that's good. Good for her. And good for me.
I'm gonna tell her.
But is she hot?
I spoke about your.
Is she
I'll
hot?
show you a picture.
Oh, she's probably hot. The hot ones are weird. I bet Taylor Swift collects spoons.
First of all, Taylor Swift has 500 cats, so she's a cat lady.
So. So that's her collection.
Yeah. Yeah.
I couldn't do 500.
I don't think she has. I think she has 3 or 4.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
It's cats. I don't care about cats.
That's fine. Okay. All right. So when you go on a first date, what are some questions you typically?
I need this.
What are the questions you ask? Or do you just sit there and wait for the guy? I know that's what you do. You just sit there and wait and see if he talks, and you just.
And I just sit in the awkward silence.
Right.
And I just stare.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I do.
Gosh, that is a rough date. Then I'd have to feel like I'm your fucking entertainer the whole time.
You
Jeez,
should.
I hate that.
Entertain me.
I have been on dates like that where they just don't talk. They're like, I don't know. It's just not cool. So what kind of questions do you ask, if any?
I try to be so like overly cautious just because of what I do, which probably shouldn't be. I probably should let go of it.
So what are some good questions you ask?
I
The
don't
good
know.
stuff.
Honestly, I just
What do you
follow
mean
the
you don't
rabbit
know?
hole.
Come on.
I haven't been on a date in so long.
Okay.
I do know that I follow the rabbit hole. So like
Okay, so if we're on a date,
something about like interest, and then I'll like go off on
ask
that
me the
tangent.
question verbatim. Ask me the question. Just say. So
I don't
what
know
are
why
interests?
you want me to role play like
just
every
want-
single time, and I always refuse.
I want to hear what you would say. Like if you're on a date right now, you would say, "What are your interests?"
Sure.
And I'd be like, "That is a fucking boring question."
Thank you.
You boring person.
You're welcome.
No, I would say something like, "What's the most exhilarating thing you've done in your life?" Right?
Mm-hmm.
And what would you answer?
I probably would.
You
roll
collect
my eyes
spoons.
Internally. I collect spoons that are engraved.
Be like, "Check, please." But what are also some other good questions to ask on a first date?
That's a great question. Please let me know what they are.
Tell me. What else?
I don't know.
You don't know. Like, what is your political affiliation? Is that a
Oh
great one?
heck no.
What's your religion?
Nope.
What's your favorite position?
Nope.
That's not a good one. I think you start with small talk and you kind of ramp yourself
Yeah.
up. Like, I love Mana. What's your
I
favorite
like how
music?
that's the one like
That's
band you remember that
that's all
like
I
I
got.
listen to.
That's all I got. No, you start with music, I think, in sports, and just kind of keep it light, and then I think you hit him with like difficult questions, right?
Not on the first date.
I would
keep
say
it light because I don't know. I'm really weird.
you can do one or two really deep questions, right? Like for example,
What
Well,
do you ask on dates, Zorric?
I
That's really
ask-
what you should
I
be
will
talking
ask-
about.
what's your relationship like with your parents? Is that good?
Do you
or
know
bad?
which one I ask?
No.
I ask, what's your favorite position?
You asked that. Liar. So the first question, you sit down and you're like, what's your favorite position?
Okay.
I mean, if you want to get really just down to it, I mean, that is a great question. Because number one, it will lighten up the mood. You're nervous. No, I swear he'll start laughing.
No.
No?
No.
Okay, so
I might
now-
be like, who's your favorite Disney princess?
Oh my
Honestly,
gosh.
that's
Are you
probably-
on a girls' night out or on a
Yep,
date?
mhm,
Oh my
mhm.
gosh. Anyways, okay. So we're talking about 7 things you should
what
not
was your
ask.
favorite Jack the Ripper kill?
Who is your favorite dictator?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
How would you like to die?
Mm-hmm.
That's a great.
All the stupid ways you could die.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How many times? I don't know. How many times have you had sex? Or are you a virgin? That's a good question,
That's
right?
a good one too.
Perfect.
How many partners have you had?
That's a good one.
Right.
I'd say like I'm an alcoholic. Are you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
perfect.
just got a rehab.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be drinking this right now. Oh,
Yeah.
that's a bad joke. Okay.
What about? Can my parole officer sit with us? Oh, that's a good one. What else is good? I would like put it on me. Like, were you a high school dropout like me? How would you react to somebody who said that to you?
I think I'd just start laughing. I'd be like, what? Like the nervous, like anxious laughter.
Oh, okay. What's your favorite body part? You wouldn't ask that? I would definitely ask that. What else?
Trying to think of like worst questions to ask.
I would ask like, There's so many questions to ask.
Do
though.
you shave? I think would be
Oh
another
yeah,
bad good one.
that would be a good one.
Yeah.
I'd be like, yeah, I would. I don't know what I would say. It just depends.
Do you shave? Did you shave today?
I shaved my back. Yeah. Do you brush your teeth in the mornings?
Yes.
Do you take a shower before you go to bed? That's big.
No.
What?
Mm-mm.
Oh my gosh, you're dirty.
Mm-mm.
You dirty. Do you take a shower in the morning then,
Yes.
or you just don't take a shower?
I don't. Sorry, I take it back. I don't take a shower at all.
How about tampon or pad?
Oh my gosh.
No.
Just free flow.
No?
Free flow.
No. Okay, so
You've
those
heard
are
of that, right? Where they just like they don't use pads or tampons.
yeah, that's like in the 1800s. Like people had
No,
to do
people
that.
do that now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So what happens when it starts happening, like flowing?
You just free flow, man.
Yeah.
I just on my little like soapbox. Tampons and pads are very expensive and they're taxed, which is stupid.
Mm-hmm.
We pay like, what is it called?
So how much is a tampon?
I don't know because I don't use them.
You use pads?
Nope.
What? You free flow?
Nope.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't. I
Yes,
promise
do.
you I don't.
So you use tampons?
No. It's a luxury tax. They have luxury taxes
Okay,
on
so you use the
them.
pad then.
No.
Then what do you use?
I'm not going to tell
You
you,
use
what
a
I
pad.
use.
You use
It's
a
not
pad.
one of those, though.
Blink once
No.
for pads. Twice.
My OBGYN knows what I use, and that's the only person that needs to know.
Toilet paper.
Let's go with that.
A
sure.
plunger. You guys are guys. We're so
There's
lucky.
lots of inventions, just
Mm-hmm.
FYI.
Just like a balloon. Can you put a balloon in there?
Ew.
No.
Do you want to put a balloon on your penis?
Do you know what security guards carry with them, or like bodyguards carry with them?
Balloons?
Tampons. Because if they get shot,
Oh,
like
yeah,
one
they
way
can
to do
stop
is
the
you just
blood.
stop the blood with
Yeah, that's smart.
Yeah.
They probably carry the little baby ones that don't do anything except
Probably.
for like stop their gunshot.
There you go. Okay, so we're talking about questions you should not ask, and we asked a lot of questions that you should not ask.
Yes. Oof.
Ooh. So the first one is about, I think, anything about your parents on the first date. This is about the first date, by the way.
Yeah.
So
I think you can ask like family questions. I think you can ask like.
hold on. How about this question? Tell me. Are your parents divorced? Is that a good question or a bad question?
I think it depends on the person because if it's like a sensitive subject for them, then obviously like I'm gonna say stay away, but you don't know that question. So just pretend like everyone's parents are divorced and everyone's bitter about it, and you're okay with your parents being divorced if that's what the case is, except that nobody wants to hear you talk about how you're okay with it because everyone else is pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like a second or third date question because I think at the second or third you ask about family values and you can go into that.
Yeah.
Right?
I think you can ask like.
I don't think you
Like-
can. Anything related to parents? I don't think you can.
I don't think you should ask about the relationship you have with your parents, but I think you can ask like if that's something that like is being asked of you, then you can reciprocate and be like, "What about you? Like, do you have any brothers and sisters?"
All right. So tell me if this is a bad one.
Uh-oh.
Do you still speak with your ex?
Why do you care?
Oh, yeah. See, that's not a good question. That's not.
No.
Because
if the answer is yes, then it's gonna piss you off.
Well, hold on. Is it okay or not?
It's
is it
not
okay if I'm dating you and I'm speaking with my ex?
Why does it? Are we dating exclusively
we're
at this point? It's just a first date, right?
Yeah, it's a first date, yeah.
Then why does it matter? What's the purpose of it?
Well, I can tell if someone's not over their ex.
No.
Well, no, because they could be like platonic, I think.
What if they co-parent dogs together?
Oh, true.
What if they have children together?
Oh, one thing I encountered last year, maybe, is she was still living with her ex, and she was going on dates. They're broken up. They were still in a lease, and that question came up, or she brought it up, or something. Oh, she just flat out told me. But this was not the first date. It was like, hey, how do you feel if I still live with my ex? And I was like, ooh. But I kind of played it off like it was okay, but it was not. I stopped talking to her after that. That was it. That was it. Okay, so.
Because if they're living together, like, chances are that there's seduction happening, I'm sure.
Or jealousy. The dude
yeah.
is like, where are you going? So here's what happens when someone breaks up. Like, someone wants to break up more than the other person. And if it's a guy, he's going to get jealous. And like you said, seduction will happen. And then number 2 is, in the guy's mind, they're still together because they're still living together. In the girl's mind, they're broken up. There's always like mismatch. There's like a mismatch of whatever. And yeah. The whole ex thing too. Like, I think you should leave your ex. Like, if you're like living with them or even splitting the dogs, like, you have to like really just end it.
Word.
Clean break. So the moral of the story is, anything with your ex, no.
Right.
Or their ex, right? Okay, good. I have to burp.
Because it's the first date. So how does it serve you to ask about the ex? How does it serve you at all, in all honesty?
Well,
doesn't.
I think some people don't know, and they're just like too forward with their questions on the first date. Maybe it's self-awareness that people need to work on, right?
Yeah.
Because I'm curious too, like, because you kind of dance around that question, because sometimes you ask. I think this is acceptable. Like, when was your last relationship? No. That's no. Because that's kind of like naive to think that no one's ever been in a relationship.
Right. I hate getting asked these questions whenever like you're communicating with someone just over messages.
So, what do you what do you want to be talking about? Oh, this is the first date though. First date.
Right. Okay.
But like, then I don't know. I feel like it's. What about, when was your last date?
No.
No, not
You
even
don't need
that.
to know that.
What about, what apps are you on?
No, you don't need to know that.
What about, do you have a criminal history?
No, you don't need to know that.
No? I think that's a legitimate question.
Actually, no, I'm okay with that question.
Yeah, we know
because it is important to know somebody's criminal history, because that way they, like, to get the F out of there.
Yeah. What about, are you going to pay for this dinner?
That's usually what I ask you.
Oh, my gosh. No, you just like, the check sits there, and Emma just doesn't even look at it. She does that dance, and I'm like, oh, my gosh. Okay.
I do offer after.
Yeah, that's like 3 days later. I don't even remember where we went and how much it cost. It's just, you just like stuff it in there. Okay. So nothing to do with the ex. What about sex?
Okay, so if Mary were to be here, Mary would be like, it depends on the person and what they value, right?
Yeah, that's boring. That's a boring question, Mary. Answer, Mary. Tell us yes or no. I just want yes or no.
If you ask me that, you better not ask me that. You better not even think about asking me that.
Okay, but Mary has a good point that
Yes.
it depends on what people think.
What would happen if a girl were to ask you that, Zorric, on a first date?
If they would ask me what?
Would it just go boing?
Yep.
Okay.
If someone asked you that, would you just go like,
No.
no? I think that would be a turn off because it'd be a little bit too forward. Maybe
Even
like
for you?
at the end of the date.
Even for you?
Yeah, of course.
Oh.
I'm a gentleman.
Oh.
I'm a gentleman.
Okay.
Yeah, anything sex, unless what if you're a sex therapist?
Mm-hmm.
And it gets on the topic of sex, and you're talking about, oh, my patients, my clients, and then all of a sudden, no, you would not talk about that. What if you're, dang it, there's nothing you just can't. I guess you can't.
Confidentiality.
I'm looking for something that's on the border of sex, but not really. I don't know. I guess you just can't talk about it, right? Okay, so we've agreed. We agree that we don't talk about sex. Do we agree?
Don't talk about sex.
On the first date.
On the first date.
How about the second date?
Unless you value sex.
Okay, what if I value sex? Then?
You're allowed to, you can ask it, but
Okay.
just wait for somebody to slap you or pour their wine on top of your head and then tell you your hairline's receding.
Oh, thank you. Okay. What's another one? Oh, so work. I think work is probably the number one topic.
Probably.
Right? Because you want to know what someone does. Emma wants to know if you can afford her lifestyle.
Always.
I want to know if I can afford your lifestyle, because if I say I'm a whatever, and you cringe, then you're like, you think in your mind, I can tell that you don't like my job, right? So job, I think, is number one because what? All women like to be protected and secured and all that stuff, right?
Blah, blah,
Blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah, blah. And, but this article says, basically, don't talk shit about their job.
Well, don't judge their job. Like, don't judge someone for being like, how can you work in a place like that? Or how can you do that? Because then that makes a person be on the defensive.
Well, Emma, so I've been working as a hooker for 10 years. But I love my job. You know, I help people. And it's just, you know, I can work anytime I want to. You know, I don't pay taxes. It's a great job. What do you think about what I do?
Do you like it?
I love it. It's the greatest job in the world.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Emma, Emma, I'm a bank robber. And, you know, I live on the streets. And, you know, you just got to make ends meet.
Have you ever been featured on Cops?
No, I haven't.
Cool. Is that one of your life goals?
No. I try to not. I just try to be under the radar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I'm paying for this dinner with the money that I stole from Bank of America.
So is Zorric your real name?
No, it's
okay.
Jesus.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Okay. So don't talk shit about someone's job.
Or like just judge them in general when it comes to their relationships with others too.
So Em, I'm so glad that we got together today. This place is my favorite place. The Italian restaurant called Italians. Oh, by the way, I'm a priest. How do you feel about that? I'm a pastor. I'm a whatever. Like, what if it was like a religious, like a leader? No?
Oh my gosh. I'm about to be so judgmental. I'm so
No,
sorry.
okay, we'll leave it alone.
I usually tend to avoid swiping right on that.
Oh,
That's
like
a profession that I try to avoid.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a pastor, preacher.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of stay away too. You and I are basically we stay away from that stuff. I try to.
No.
Well, I guess it depends what you value.
Well,
So
I always worry about because whenever I have matched with them, it's always like, ugh.
do you have to be like the perfect person?
Yeah, and I'm not. I'm like, I love drinking. I cuss.
Then you're like, what's your favorite sex position? Just comes out right.
I show my boobs. I don't know what else to tell you.
Talk about tampons and free flowing also. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like certain people are held to certain standards, unfortunately, and there's like an idea that we have of them.
And I think they'd hold their partner too,
right,
to a different set of standards.
Not fit that standard.
Yeah, I like my violent movies and stuff, and drinking, and all of my vices.
Your knives, all your knives.
All my knives and spoons.
That's what
everywhere.
I thought. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. This one is another one, but it talks about maybe we're talking together about our friends and best friends, and you did something shitty, Emma, really shitty. Mm-hmm. And then I said, Emma, why weren't you a better friend? Like, why didn't you console your best friend when she was killing her friend?
What?
What?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is just like the other one. Don't be judgmental.
Yeah, don't judge. Oh, here's one that I'm really happy I haven't heard yet. And it's, do you always wear this much makeup? Okay. First of all, as women, we don't wear makeup for men. We wear it for other women.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
100%.
Not all the time. I do tend to
80-20.
soften my makeup sometimes, like depending on the situation.
First date. Is it hard or soft?
Oh, it's like totally soft.
Yeah, soft.
Because I'm not like trying to scare you. And then the more you get to know, then the eyebrows will be darker, like makeup will be darker. Because you guys get scared very easily by the makeup, by the eyebrows.
No, it's just a red lipstick. Just don't wear red lipstick because that means like...
Unless you wear lip sense because it won't fade.
I don't like kissing someone with red lipstick because it's so red. Oh my gosh. Like, don't give me that shit. So Emma was
ladies, if you don't want to kiss on the first date, definitely wear red lipstick.
It's like get away. But I noticed that Emma loves to wear red dresses out on the town. Her and her best friend Kaylee. Like red vixens prancing up and down HT Supply. Yeah, I said it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Kim Seltzer, for that beautiful tip.
But I'm saying red stands out. That's why red cars get more tickets, apparently.
Yeah. And yellow. Red and yellow.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay.
So where are we? Oh, makeup. Yeah, I think just don't. Again, this is another judgmental thing, but just don't talk about.
And second of all, like this person probably spent. Ooh, there's like an accident or something. This person like spent so much time, like trying to get her face all perfect for the date, and now you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Well, you're not the one wearing it, so shut up.
How long does it take for you to put on makeup?
It depends.
Depends on the date.
It depends on the event.
If it was Liam Hemsworth, first date, how long would you take?
Oh, I'd have to hire a makeup and a hairstylist. Yeah,
How about Nicolas Cage? How long would you take on that
10
one?
minutes.
10 minutes. How about Jon Snow?
Like Jon Snow or like Kit Harington?
Like, let's do Kit Harington.
I don't know. He's married. I'd probably have to hire people too.
How about Bill Cosby?
Too far.
Oh my gosh.
Too far.
How about what's another great guy out there? The Rock.
I'd do my own makeup for The Rock.
You would?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How about Kale? How long would it take for you to do your makeup?
Probably the same time as Nicolas Cage.
Oh, Glam Squad?
10 minutes.
10 minutes. Okay. Last but not least, maybe this is the most important. I don't know. You tell me, Emma. What do you think about this?
I hate this question so much. Do you want a relationship? Like, okay. Are we getting married tomorrow or something?
Can I school you real quick?
Sure.
Due to my age, I'm getting, quite long in the tooth, if you know what I mean.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and school me, and then I'm going to counter.
Some of us in this age bracket do not want to get married due to being married before, due to having kids and married before, due to having kids. All three combinations. And I have asked this question before, and I've gotten yes and no. They probably said no because they didn't like me, obviously. But I think this is a great question.
Not on the first date.
Okay. That's true. Not on the first date. I don't think I've ever asked this on the first date.
No. I think it's fair to ask it like second or third.
Well, hold on.
But not first.
What does that even mean? Do you want a relationship? Is it saying, do you want to be with me?
It sounds like it's like, do you want a relationship with me? But it's like the first date. Like, if I were to be like, so like, do you want a relationship? And it makes it sound like I'm implying like that you possibly want a relationship with me. And it's kind of like, whoa, buddy, like we just met, like calm down.
I swear we've had a guest on that had some like horror date about how, because like guys can get smitten and they're stupid and they're drunk sometimes. And we'll say shit like, oh, you want to be my girlfriend? And then, we'll do that.
Do you
obviously,
speak from experience?
Obviously, I am. Many times. That's why many times single, obviously. But just hold your horses, okay?
Yeah.
Keep it to yourself, Emma. Like every time you tell me, oh my gosh, I asked, and he said no.
How dare you air out my dirty laundry on here?
Okay, just to recap, real quickly, 7 things you shouldn't. What are 7 things or topics that you shouldn't talk about on the first date? Emma, go. I think it's less than 7.
Religion, politics, makeup, period use or period products, sex products. Don't talk about like designer brands on the first date. That's tacky, whether it's men or women. How many is that? Is that 4 or 5? Let's go with 5. 2 more. Avoid parent conversation, I guess, and talking about your private parts.
7. Okay. This is a game we play in improv called 7 Things. So
That was hard.
That was hard, right? So my 7 things are: don't talk about parents, don't talk about penis size, don't talk about religion, don't talk about future, don't talk about mistakes, don't talk about this is hard. Don't ask her out, and don't cry. There you go. That's all I get.
I can say I have not cried on a first date.
Even after sex?
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Okay, so that's all we have for today. What do you have anything else?
Yeah, buy your tickets for the Great Love Debate because it's next Wednesday the 28th, and you have about till like noon on Wednesday the 28th to buy tickets. If you use the code Emma, you get half off, and it's going to be in Hyenas in Plano. Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot to say real quick as we're talking about the Great Love Debate. I said I am a part of Kim Seltzer's 14 Flirting Day Challenge. So far, it's going well. I'll give more of an update when it's done on what I've learned and implementing, because she's making us do work.
So here we go. So I will I will make an account for Emma, and then in 14 days she should be a professional vixen.
No.
Wearing red, lipstick and all that jazz. And then my goal as a professional matchmaker and friend and bro is to get you 1 date per week for 3 months. No, 2 months. 2 months. I will get you 8 dates. 8. Not 1, not 2, but 8.
Good luck.
Ready? You ready for that?
Sure.
Okay.
Why am I such an old lady?
You are, because you're old. Anyways.
You shut your whore mouth.
All right. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to the Date Podcast. Please subscribe and review if you liked what you hear. Send us an email at hello@datepodcast.com for any questions, comments, or show topics you'd like for us to discuss. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Most importantly, tell your friends about our show.